Hello and welcome to Van Ness Vintage. My name is Erica and I said that I would do some reading and just give you more information on how to take care of the lupus for those of you who suffer with lupus, but also this is for people who want to just be a little healthier. I've been reading the Bible a lot more, trying to find wisdom in there. See, people have to know that I suffered for about a year and a half with lupus, but then for 6 years with migraines. Well, I found out that I'm so allergic to MSG, it would cause migraines. I was on medication, I was on Demerol, Vicodin, really bad cycle, and I won't even touch that stuff anymore. And I'm healthier than ever, and I thank God for that. First of all, I recommend really good health books. This one is The 7 Pillars of Health, and it's Bible-based. And it's a best-selling author, Toxic Relief. His name is Don Colbert. Really good information in here. It tells you how to relax in life. It tells you what foods to eat, what kind of water to drink, because there's different kinds. We're tired, we're sick, we have cancers, we are overweight. The Bible doesn't talk about cancer. The Bible doesn't talk about hair loss. It doesn't talk about obesity. It talks about people living long, healthy lives. The Israelites, well, they didn't have MSGs. They didn't have sugars. The sodium content in here is unbelievable. The MSG is so toxic to our bodies. Instead of the rice-a-roni, go for the whole grain rice. Add an onion to that. Saute it. Put some carrots in there. It's really, really good. Put a little bit of salt. Put a little bit of cayenne pepper. High sugar, high content. They might as well snap it here, put it in the crackers, put it in the, it's all dry, dead food. It's unbelievable. I won't eat this stuff. And if you look at this is just dried and dead. We have the syrup. The number one ingredient here is corn syrup, high fructose. Water, sugar, natural and artificial flavorings, which is really, really toxic for the body. Again, go for your honey or even pure maple syrup. The Bisquick is just full of, it's enriched flour, bleached wheat, which means that all the good stuff was taken out and all the bad stuff was put in. Then you got your soybean, which is toxic, cottonseed oil, baking soda, but in extreme amounts. I love pancakes, so what I do is I make me a wheat pancake like this. You just get a cup or two, put an egg and a cup of milk in there, and you put a little bit of salt or sugar, however you want. The weight is going to start to come off, and you're going to feel healthier and better. Have wheat germ instead of this. This is dead cereal. We need brands, flaxseed oil. We have, the oils are amazing. God made all these oils for our body. You can cook with it. It's light. The potatoes and eggs come out really, really light and fluffy, and you're not getting your arteries clogged. Put it in your coffee in the morning, a teaspoon. It just kind of melts in there. Another burst of energy. My hair is healthy and shiny. Palm oil is really good also. We have the black or the green tea, which is 150 milligrams of antioxidants per serving. So have 2 to 3 cups of tea a day to just boost your immune system. These crackers, again, are full of monosodium glutamate, which it does something to the brain. I can't have monosodium glutamate. I get migraines. It causes degenerative diseases in the brain. Some people gain weight. They don't understand why they can't lose weight. Well, it's the MSG. Some people get stomach aches. Like I said, some people get headaches. We all have these symptoms, and then people say, oh, well, you have cancer. Oh, well, you have lupus. Oh, you have fibromyalgia. Well, guess what? We've eaten this stuff since we were kids, and we wonder why our bodies have had it. Look at what you're eating. Know that this boxes have sat on the shelf for a couple of weeks, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They can last to 2007. But when you put that in your body, that process is going in your body, those chemicals. And like I said, we wonder why we get depressed, why we have to go to the doctor, why our arthritis is acting up, why we have a headache, why we have a stomach ache. And they can't pinpoint it because all the symptoms are so different in each and every person. Some of my family members will eat this and they'll gain some weight. Others will get a stomach ache. Me personally, I get a migraine instantly. I know I've been poisoned. I had some chips this last weekend. We were at a friend's house, so I was eating them. Within 2 hours, my head started to pound and I knew what I had done to my body. It was full of monosodium glutamate, which I know I'm allergic to. When you get a migraine or when you get a stomach ache, we think, oh, let's take antacid, let's take Pepto-Bismol, let's take a Vicodin. No, God didn't design our bodies to do that. That is a signal going off saying, there's poison in here, something's going on. There's poison in my stomach, something's going on. But we think that that's the right thing to do, to take an antacid or take Tylenol. God designed the body to last, 100 years or longer, and not to be crippled, not to be tired, not to be dragging all the time. Instead of this with the monosodium glutamate, if you look it up, you'll see that we tried to ban it from the FDA back in the 70s because it was causing brain damage in small children. Well, it's still in our foods today. Their thing of it is to make the food taste better. We need to sell more, They don't care about our health. And so why are we, hundreds of thousands of us are dying of cancer and having lupus and brain diseases and brain cancers and well, if we were just check out what we're eating, go to the natural crackers. These are light rye, the 100% rye crackers. And you can get them at your local grocery store. Things like this that are just amazing. I don't feel my lupus. I haven't gone to the doctor. And this is grapefruit juice. It's pineapple, water, and then aloe vera juice, which again God made to heal the body, the inside of the body. Once we start to go back to the natural, go back to the live foods, to the apples, to the oranges, to the cucumbers. Cucumbers are great for vitamin B, 90% water. Celery, great vitamin B also. When we're, for the nerves and stuff. All the oils, the rich oils, canola oil I wouldn't recommend. That's again been messed with the FDA, and it's just not. It's not really a healthy oil to choose. Just turned 34 a couple months ago. I was going to the doctor more in my 20s than I ever have in my 30s. And why? Because I was so tired of giving me prescription. The doctors, they mean well. We have to be silent. We have to ask for help. We have to ask for guidance to say, okay, what am I doing wrong? We have to take that knowledge and we have to go with it. We have to try this out. There's no diet here. This is not a diet. I can have 2 or 3 pancakes if I want when they're the natural ones because they don't have all that salt and sugar in there. But the thing is, when you have one, it doesn't have that monosodium glutamate in it where you're going to keep wanting more. See, the FDA puts all this monosodium glutamate in the food so that we want more. We want 3 or 4 more crackers. We want another bag of chips. Well, if you make your own chips, if you bake your own potatoes, and that's what we have to do, you make your own small tortillas, get off the wheat, the baking soda, and the water, make your own little tortilla. You don't have all that shelf life food on there. This is shelf life dead food that we are eating as society, as Americans. See, the thing is, if you start to eat these natural foods, it's not about hair loss. You're going to start to be detoxed. If you're filled with bacon and with cheeses and with syrups and MSG and salts and sugars, well, sure, by the age of 20, 21, 22, we're going to be burnt out. Well, this body wasn't designed to take MSG and huge amounts of salts and huge amounts of sugars. But see, we can also change our life and we can be healthy the rest of our life. If you start to fill it with juices, with natural juices, grapefruit juice, grape juice, water, tea to detox, and then the natural oils, take your naps, take care of yourself, rice, brown rice, rye crackers, peanut butter, all the grains, turkey, chicken. If you start to fill your body up, it's going to start to move better because you're not going to be arthritic. You're not going to be heavy. You're not going to lose your hair. Everything's going to flow naturally, so you're going to need less makeup. And so I'm just here to share that information. It's worked on me. The doctors laughed at me when I said that I was going to take aloe and start to read and take care of my health. And they said, oh, that's nice, good for you. Well, they can't believe me now. And it's been about 3 years, and it's been about 1.5 years since I've been on the juice. Now, I have to say the aloe vera juice is really powerful. I can be without it for a few days, and I will start to feel a little more tired. So for those of you that don't suffer with lupus, hey, more power to you on this whole thing. God gives us the knowledge. We should take that and learn to eat well, eat better. And I know it's worked for me being really sick, coming back to health. And I'm thankful to God. So good luck and God bless with your guys' health. And I hope you come visit me at the shop at Venice Vintage in Fresno, California.